Unexpected turnaround. Boeing overtakes Lockheed Martin in the U.S. Air Force's next-generation fighter jet race. In a development that has sent ripples through the global aerospace industry, the Pentagon has officially announced Boeing as the chosen contractor for the development of the United States Air Force's sixth-generation fighter jet program, NGADE, Next Generation Air Dominance. This decision marks not only a symbolic victory for the Chicago-based giant, but also brings an end to Lockheed Martin's nearly absolute dominance in the realm of developing the U.S. military's primary combat aircraft for decades. The surprise reverberating among military analysts and aviation experts is entirely understandable. Lockheed Martin, with its rich history and illustrious reputation, has become an icon of U.S. air power through legendary aircraft such as the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the F-22 Raptor, the world's first fifth-generation stealth fighter, and the F-35 Lightning II, the most expensive weapons program in human history. Meanwhile, Boeing, despite its significant legacy in strategic bomber aircraft dating back to World War II with iconic flying fortresses, like the B-17 Flying Fortress, the B-29 Super Fortress, and the technological marvel B-52 Stratofortress, had appeared to lag behind in the competition to develop new generation combat aircraft since the end of the Cold War. To fully grasp the significance of this unexpected turn, it's necessary to revisit the decades-long underground battle between these two titans of the U.S. defense industry. Lockheed Martin, through mergers and internal development, had built a formidable empire in the field of combat aircraft. The success of the F-16 redefined aerial warfare doctrine and became one of the best-selling combat aircraft of all time. Following this, the F-22 Raptor, with its superior stealth technology, delivered absolute air superiority to the U.S. However, the ace in the hole, the F-35, while expected to be the backbone of the air forces and navies of numerous nations, has been plagued by countless issues, including escalating costs, developmental delays, and debates over its actual performance relative to its expense. Meanwhile, Boeing, after a period of focus on the commercial aviation sector with its legendary Boeing 747 series of passenger aircraft, made efforts to reassert its position in the military domain through its merger with McDonnell Douglas in '97. This acquisition brought Boeing a formidable portfolio of combat aircraft, including the F-15 Eagle, an exceptional long-range interceptor, and the F/A-18 Hornet, a versatile multi-role fighter. However, in competitions to develop entirely new combat aircraft designs, Boeing had often faced disappointment against Lockheed Martin's dominance. Boeing's recent difficulties further fueled doubts about its ability to undertake a complex and costly project like NGAD. Technical issues with the T-7A Red Hawk trainer jet, leading to delays in its delivery to the U.S. Air Force, and persistent design flaws in the KC-46 Pegasus aerial refueling tanker had raised significant concerns. Adding to this, the safety crises surrounding its Boeing 737 MAX series of commercial aircraft had severely damaged the corporation's reputation and financial standing. Boeing's reported record loss of $11.8 billion last year led many to believe that the company was facing one of the most challenging periods in its history. However, the unexpected victory in the NGAD competition demonstrates that Boeing had not and had made meticulous preparations for this strategic chess game. According to leaked information, during the classified prototype development phase, Boeing showcased advanced technologies and technical solutions that could better meet the U.S. Air Force's stringent requirements for a next-generation fighter capable of dominating future air combat spaces. A factor that may have influenced the Pentagon's decision is the growing criticism of the astronomical costs associated with defense projects undertaken by Lockheed Martin, particularly the F-35 program, with an estimated total development cost exceeding $1.7 trillion. The F-35 has become the most expensive weapons program in human history, accompanied by prolonged delays and concerns about its actual performance relative to the investment. In a context, the U.S. government, under both the Trump and Biden administrations, has made efforts to control defense spending. A more pragmatic solution that still ensures combat capabilities may have been prioritized for consideration. The selection of Boeing could also be part of a broader strategy by the U.S. government to foster healthy competition within the defense industry. Over-reliance on a single contractor for major weapons projects can lead to monopolistic situations, reducing the incentive for innovation and increasing costs. By distributing large contracts among multiple contractors, the Pentagon hopes to create a more dynamic competitive environment, leading to better technological solutions at more reasonable prices. For Boeing, the victory in the NGAD competition is not only a significant morale boost after its recent challenges, but also holds vital importance for the future of its military aircraft business. As current projects like the F-15 and FA-18 are gradually reaching the end of their product life cycles, securing the NGAD contract will guarantee Boeing a stable stream and a strong position in the field of combat aircraft development for decades to come. Boeing's announced investment of $1.8 billion in 2023 to build an advanced fighter jet manufacturing facility in St. Louis underscores the corporation's strong determination to seize this opportunity. Beyond economic and technological factors, the global geopolitical landscape also played a significant role in the Pentagon's decision. The strong emergence of potential adversaries, particularly China, with its ambitious next-generation fighter jet programs such as the J-20 and J-31, FC-31, has created considerable pressure on the U.S. to maintain its air superiority. The continued investment in developing a sixth-generation manned fighter jet alongside advanced unmanned aerial vehicle (UAV) development programs indicates that the U.S. still values the role of pilots in future air conflicts in the near term. The decision to select Boeing for the NGAD project comes at a time when the U.S. Air Force is also pursuing a parallel program called Collaborative Combat Aircraft, focused on developing unmanned aircraft capable of close collaborative operations with manned aircraft. The combination of a sixth-generation manned fighter jet and CCA unmanned aircraft is expected to create a powerful and flexible air combat system capable of addressing increasingly complex challenges in the future. In conclusion, Boeing's triumph over Lockheed Martin in the competition to secure the U.S. Force's next-generation fighter jet contract is a landmark event, signaling a significant shift in the landscape of the global defense industry. This victory is not only a major shot in the arm for Boeing after its recent difficulties, but also reflects the evolving priorities of the Pentagon, moving towards a balance between performance, cost-effectiveness, and competitive capabilities in an increasingly volatile geopolitical environment. The race to develop sixth-generation fighter jets worldwide will undoubtedly become more dynamic and captivating than ever before, with the participation of other major powers such as Russia, Europe, and other emerging nations. Whether the U.S., with Boeing as its new frontrunner, can maintain its dominance in the skies in this new era remains a significant question, but it will certainly be a topic of intense interest for experts and aviation enthusiasts around the globe.